She'll fix itself.
捨てる捨てない捨てないなんでこれ Hello friends! Hi! Welcome to another video. So today we have a crazy story time of our day today in Japan. By the way, we're in Japan. This is our little home. It's really cute. And I'm joined here today with Sammy. Sammy speaks. She's wonderful. And all of her links will be down in the description.
And I'm sick.
You do not want to make these mistakes when you're here in Japan because they will cost you hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
A bunch of mistakes all together in one day led to us spending a stupid amount of money.
What happened first in our crazy day?
Well, normally you wake up on vacation, you relax, everything's good. But since we're staying in a house, like in a Japanese neighborhood, not an Airbnb, not a hotel, we have to deal with all our own garbage. So we had to wake up at 9 a.m.
8 a.m.
Oh, 8 a.m.
Oh, we woke up at 7 because you have to take out the trash at 8.
And you have to clean, we had to make our house presentable because we have a friend who was coming over to help us with our garbage. We thought she's gonna teach us everything. Everything's gonna be great. It's gonna be very educational.
Because Japanese garbage systems, you have to like separate these and from these, and you take only a certain type out on like a certain day of the week, and it's like really complicated, and like there's no sign or anything in our house. We have no idea how to do these things, so we're like, oh no, we know this is very difficult. We're not even gonna try. We're just gonna ask for someone to help us. So she came, didn't go inside.
No, she just came and standing in the doorway like,
She's like, okay, so where's your trash? And we're like, I thought you were gonna help us sort that, you know? Like, doesn't it all come out today? She's like, no, just the garbage. And I was like,
it's all garbage.
it's all garbage. So we figured it out.
Today was just like normal garbage.
Literally, she just showed us where to put it on the curb.
We just walked like 20 feet.
We walked
and sat
20
it down, and then we went back inside and just
She's
were
like, all right, bye. I was like, we could have figured that out.
They could have just texted, bring it to the curb down by the shrine. So at that point we were like, oh, we were so tired. We didn't get that much sleep, and we were
really
starting
sick.
to feel kind of sick. Yeah.
It started raining.
It
like,
starts raining.
Like pouring.
Like,
and
we
we're
did
like,
not think it was gonna rain today, so it starts raining, and we're like,
we were gonna go see cherry blossoms and everything.
Yeah,
and
we're sitting in the house, and we're like, God, we need to eat breakfast because we've only been eating konbini food for days, and we wanted a good home cooked meal.
And there's no like vegetarian or vegan options anywhere. Like, you
not
know,
in the town we're staying.
It's a very small town, and it's just not very poppin'. And so we're like, we'll order delivery. What delivers? There's no Uber Eats, not that delivers to our area for some reason. So we're like, okay, well, what delivers? McDonald's and Domino's. So we're like, okay, we'll do Domino's. And so we're like, okay, we can make it vegan because there's like a customized like page. So like,
no cheese, and then just every vegetable.
all
available.
the veggies.
It had no cheese options. So we were like, great, no cheese.
We're like, okay, $25 or something. Okay, medium's fine. It's just 2 people, right? The medium is like a small. We go and we put in all your address and put in like all of your card information and all that kind of stuff. And we couldn't figure out how to put in our address because Japanese addresses, they're so, you have like a prefecture, you have a chome, a ku, a freaking like ward,
and a bunch of numbers.
And so I try to put it in, and when I go and I finish like and click order, it's like the complete wrong number. It's like 777777.
Like, oh my God, what happened to all the other numbers in our address? Where's our pizza gonna go? Well, we didn't pay for it yet, so it's okay if it doesn't show up, but we feel really bad. It's raining. The pizza guy's coming. So we're like, okay, gotta make a phone call. Our first like Japanese phone call of the trip.
So we're like, okay, we have to call up and say our name and that we got the address wrong.
はい。そうですね。ネットでなんか
Y'all, this is the most stressful thing we've ever done in our lives. We're ordering a pizza with no cheese right now from Japanese Domino's, and we put in our address wrong. So we had to call them and in Japanese tell them what our address is, and it was rough.
And so that was fun. I think we got our point across, but I don't think it got to the delivery guy.
It got a little bit better to where we were, maybe. But I don't really know how it got so messed up.
We tracked our delivery and we're like, okay, he's like 5
3 minutes away.
Yeah, so we go outside.
We spent like 20 minutes typing out in Japanese, like, please wait at the first gate.
Yeah.
We're foreigners.
We're on top of a hill. We don't speak Nihongo very well.
Because our hill is really steep and like cars have trouble going up it. So we were like, okay, we'll just meet him at the bottom of the hill. It's too much work.
And so then we go down and we wait for him and we see him go by on his little motorbike, like,
we're just like standing there,
we're like
in the rain, like,
yeah. So we go and we follow him. He stopped like down the road,
and
thankfully.
He gets off his bike with the pizza in his hand. He walks away, and we walk up, and I'm like standing at his bike, and we're like,
what do we do?
We see him walking back, and we like step backwards from his bike a little bit, and as he's walking, he's like looking at us.
And I'm just like, Masharu-san? He's like, is it us? And he's like, huh. And I was like, He gets it out, we pay cash, and he's like, oh, I'm so sorry. It's like, no, we're sorry. We got it wrong.
We got it. We're walking down the road, and we're like, yes.
So anyway, so we get home.
And we're very excited for our breakfast.
Like, we did this.
We are so hungry.
Made it.
It's finally here in front of us on the dining room table.
So hungry, so tired.
We have our Instagram out to show the
So
beautiful pizza. And we open it up, and there's cheese on it.
Moment of truth. Did they make the pizza right?
Oh, that's cheese, isn't
That
it?
is cheese. Ah!
There's no way they don't want cheese.
Of course they want cheese. It's a pizza.
We're gonna wait for the stores to open. It's early still. We gotta wait for the stores to open and everything around us in our small town. Because fun fact, the night before, we clogged our Japanese toilet.
We clogged our Japanese toilet, and we're like, it's a Japanese toilet. It's so smart. It can probably unclog itself.
We flush, and it just...
And then like moments later, we look in, and it's like dry, and we're
There's
like,
nothing. We're like, oh no, what do
something's
we do?
not right
We
here.
translated every button on the control panel, seeing if one was like unclogged.
It's like, they're so smart. Of course they can't clog. What are you talking about?
Yeah, we want to use our bathroom too because there's no other bathroom to our knowledge yet at this point. So we try to unclog it with saran wrap, which just
Didn't work.
fails so bad.
Did not work on a Japanese toilet.
So then the dollar store opens.
Finally, we go inside. We just need a plunger. It's like, okay, what's plunger in Japanese? Gemma, can you go up and ask for a plunger? We go in, and we're like looking at the toiletries, and we're just like, hey, it would be here. Where is it? We find one.
What? The last one.
The last
We grab it and
plunger.
we're in the freaking store. We're like,
Yeah! And it's just like this little like basic plunger.
Plunger.
We're like, oh, it's
it
fine.
was at a 100 yen store.
Yeah.
Keep in mind.
We get home and we're like, okay,
We get to fix our toilet, do
we
this
got this.
ourselves.
We're going in there and we're doing that for like, what?
A while.
A long time.
There's toilet water splashing everywhere.
On the floor.
Flippin' plunger just keeps flipping inside out.
Because it was only like $1.
It was
So
the worst
it
plunger
would like,
in the world.
when it went down there, it was still stuck there. I had to go and like unstuck it with my hands.
It didn't do a zero thing. Like nothing happened with this plunger that we just were praying to the gods that it would work. So we were so defeated.
We were just like, you know what? No, we have plans for today.
Noon to 1 o'clock at this point.
Yeah, and we're just like, you know what? We're just gonna go to Shinjuku. We're
Yeah.
just gonna shop,
We're
okay?
gonna shop till we drop like we've done every other day. Shopping fix all of our
Yes,
problems.
exactly.
So we get there, we're shopping, everything's good. It's super hot in these shopping malls here.
Oh
even though
my
it's
goodness.
like freezing
They're
outside.
so tall. Each floor you go up, it just gets hotter and hotter. I bundled up. I was like, it's raining.
We had on,
it's
like,
cold.
2 undershirts, 2 long sleeve
Yeah.
shirts, and 2 jackets.
Oh, we're gonna be so warm. And yeah, we were. Like, you were getting dizzy.
I was like
it
dizzy, I was like
hot.
nauseous, I was like crying and shaking. It was not
You're
good.
like, I need to get out. And we're like, okay, let's get out. We're basically kind of stuck in Shinjuku because we're tired, we're dizzy, we can't get on the train. It's rush
we'll
hour.
vomit on people on the train if we get it at
Yeah.
rush hour. Because we did it the day
Yes.
before and it was horrible.
It was really bad. We literally could not get on that packed train. So we're like, okay,
Let's get a taxi.
it's not that hard to get a taxi in Japan, right?
Look at how many people and cars there are.
Look
everywhere.
at it! In Japan, there's an etiquette for everything, and there's an etiquette for Japanese taxis. And that's basically, if there's a taxi there, he's not waiting for you. He's waiting for somebody who either called in. They don't talk to people waiting for a taxi.
Like you can't hail a cab in Japan.
And you figured you can, but at
Yeah.
least in like this section, like nobody
No.
was coming up to us. Maybe just because we're foreigners.
Yeah.
I don't really know. We're sitting here, we're trying to download apps, we're trying to call phone
Yeah, we
numbers.
called like a phone number, just kept ringing and ringing and ringing.
Never
Meanwhile, it's
answered.
like super cold outside
Yeah,
now.
we're
We
freezing.
went from super hot to super cold.
Yeah. We're walking down this road and there's a few taxis by and we're like, okay, well that one has a person in it, that one. So we're just walking down and we see this guy stop.
Sitting on the side of the road, on the other side of the road from us.
Yeah, and
So we're
just
kinda
like,
just like,
eh. He looks at us, he's like, oh no. And I was like,
Okay, let's go.
cross.
So we crossed
Let's
like
cross.
in between him in two cars because he's like kind of pulling away at this point.
Yeah.
And we like cross over and we're both just on like other sides of the car, just like, I'm like, sumimasen!
I was like,
And then he just goes, and he opens it. We're just like,
arigatou gozaimasu! We sit there and then I show him the address in English on my phone, which I realized
which we've done so many times
we should have
already.
snapped the Japanese address.
Yeah.
But we try and we're like, okay, this station's okay.
It was pretty chill in the car.
I almost started falling asleep.
Oh, I totally fell asleep at one point because it was so freaking long.
I had a place to plug my phone because you were like at 1% at this time. And our like mobile batteries, I forgot the cord for it.
So that's another thing that went wrong. Our phones were dying.
Yeah.
We were in a taxi.
Yeah.
And we slowly are just seeing the fare go up
And up and up. Ooh, how much is this gonna be?
So we pulls up to our place and we have to pay this man $75.
Yeah, $75 for a ride back home.
Oh, and we tried the Uber app because I know we might get comments saying that. Uber was $120.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, at this point, we just gotta bite the bullet because we're not getting on that train, okay? We're worth this.
So we get home and we have an email on our dead phone about the toilet, in which we emailed our friend when we left. We were like, okay, we're going into Shinjuku.
Yep.
Let us know what we could do. Plumber? ?
Yep.
So we get this email that tells us, please go ask the nice old lady at the temple for help with your toilet.
And we're like,
Oh, first of all, we didn't even know it was a temple next to us. We thought it was a funeral home.
we saw people wearing all black coming outside of it, and we're like, is that a funeral? Is that...
kind of an old folks community, so it could be
Yeah.
a hospice center or something like that. Nowhere did we think it was a temple. So we like get all of our clothes back on, like our warm clothes from just getting home.
We go outside, and then we see this very short, old Japanese woman come by,
And you'd expect a very old, sweet little Japanese woman to be very like,
polite and formal, but she was just basically like, hey, is it you guys?
is it your toilet?
Yeah, she was like, is it your toilet? And just like speaking very informally.
Keep in mind, all in Japanese slang from like a different area of Japan that we barely
She had a
understand
different
at all.
dialect.
She's supposed to help us with the plumber. And she shows us at the temple there's a public toilet. Literally, by the way, 3 feet from our house.
3 feet from our front door, there's a public toilet that we could have used this whole time.
Instead of just being like, let's avoid our problems and go to Shinjuku.
Yeah. Or instead of just like keep trying to use the toilet when it keeps clogging back up. We're just like, it's fine, it'll fix itself. It's a Japanese toilet. So she literally shows us these public restrooms and then she leaves.
She's just
and
like,
we're like,
bye. And we're just like,
our toilet's still clogged. Are you gonna help us or not?
so we go inside and we call our friend again. And he's like, oh yeah, she's supposed to help you.
He's like, I'll just call the plumber for you guys. I'll let you know when they're coming. I'm gonna have her help you. Don't worry, just wait. They show up. They were so nice.
The nicest people we've talked to all trip so far.
So she's over there explaining the problem. They're discussing prices and we're just kind of looking at each other
We're like calculating the prices in our brain.
they go in and they start plunging and they're just like, "Nande kore?" He's like, how much toilet paper do you use? Did you throw anything inside?
And he
we're
pulls
like,
a lighter out of his pocket.
he's like, steru, stenai. Plunging it. They get more tools from the car.
it's making hellacious noises.
Yes. Finally, like, I don't know how long I have now. I don't know, somewhere around there, they're like, okay, it's good.
And we just hear like a
It's good, that's good. How much is it? And it's like $250. And we're like,
like, do you take cars? And then like he's leaving. He's trying to explain to us in Japanese like
How
to
to
use the toilet.
because we were using it wrong. Like,
Like
in
an American
America,
toilet.
you just do all of your business no matter how big, you flush it, it works. Well, in this case, he was showing us flush.
No toilet paper, bidet.
Yeah, that's one day.
One day where all of this happened.
It literally feels like this happened in the course of like
A week.
a week. Yeah. That was basically our crazy day. Just don't be like us and you'll have a better time staying in your home in Japan. Or you can just stay at a hotel.
Stay at a hotel or an Airbnb. It has a lot of upkeep for two foreigners. Very, very difficult. Our bathroom smells like broccoli for no reason.
Subscribe.